Sir, my first question is like there is a lot of discussions about the status of Asia Cup and whether it will be entirely shifted. Pakistan has given a few proposals regards to hybrid model. So if you could just kindly tell us what the current situation is and where it is leading to.
In the current situation, we've made our position very clear that play of 4 matches in Pakistan, and then we'll play the rest of the matches at a neutral venue, which we will mutually agree upon. The ACC has to take a decision on this. They can take one of two decisions. Either they can say, okay, let's go ahead and issue the schedule according to my proposal, or they can say, no, we want to play in one neutral venue all the matches. If they take the first position, everything will be sorted out and we'll get cracking. If they take the second position, then I'm afraid we will not participate in the Asia Cup. That is the current situation. We are waiting for a response from Mr. Jay Shah and our other colleagues.
And sir, a follow-up to this question is that if Pakistan doesn't play the Asia Cup, what are the implications about Pakistan being staying as a member of the Asian Cricket Council? Because if Pakistan is not a part of the Asia Cup, does it really make sense to be a part of the Asian Cricket Council?
Well, that's a question the Asian Cricket Council has to consider. We're going to be president of Asian Cricket Council next year. That is our turn. And so we're obviously very keen to stay in the Asian Cricket Council. But let me go beyond that. There cannot be any Asian Cricket Council without Pakistan. The two most important members of the Asian Cricket Council who bring revenue to the Asian Cricket Council are Pakistan and India. It's their matches that bring 80% of the broadcast rights. If today Pakistan doesn't play in the Asia Cup, this broadcaster who's won the rights, which is Star, will going to have problems. The $45 or $46 million that are supposed to come out of this series, most of it is going to come from India-Pakistan matches. And the way the Asia Cricket Council has structured the Asian Cricket Club tournament, Pakistan and India play 2 matches minimally. They can play a third if both get into the final. So that's how critical India-Pakistan are both to the Cup and to the Council. So therefore, I will remind you that in the last Asian Cricket Council meeting in Bahrain, when this issue came up and I presented the hybrid model as a way to save the Asia Cup and the Asian Cricket Council, because India had refused to play in Pakistan, which is the host country, that's where the problem arose. So I said, okay, one solution is that we'll find a neutral venue for the India matches. The rest of them have to be played in Pakistan because we are the hosts. So that at that stage, the Bangladesh president said there is no option. The option of Pakistan not playing the Asia Cup is ruled out, which is to say there can be no Asia Cup without Pakistan. So here's my solution. If India comes to Pakistan, there's no problem. We'll have a wonderful time playing the Asia Cup here. Our crowds are very hospitable. But if India sticks to its guns and says no, and doesn't give us any rational reason for not coming to Pakistan, when the whole world has come to Pakistan and played their games in Pakistan, then I'm afraid this is the solution I have in mind. We'll play India in a neutral venue, but the rest of the countries must come and play their matches in Pakistan. And we've gone so far as to say that play only 4 matches. Play all the rest of the matches in a neutral venue. And so I think we put forward a solution that can resolve many issues, not just for the Asia Cup, but also for the World Cup and for the Champions Trophy. Because if in the World Cup we don't go to play India in the World Cup, then you have a problem. And if India doesn't come to play us in the Champions Trophy in Pakistan, when we are going to be hosting, then there's a problem. So here's my solution. One solution for all 3 ICC and ACC formats.
But sir, like going by the current scenario in Pakistan, you know much better than me, like former Prime Minister Mr. Imran Khan's arrest and subsequent, I believe there has been too much of tension in the cities. And so in that scenario, even the other teams, I can understand like India, it's purely political even before the current scenario arose. But in this political scenario and this turmoil, do you think other teams will find it a bit, will they be a bit wary to visit Pakistan?
No, I don't see why. So Imran Khan's protest movement has been going on for 6 months. The New Zealand team was playing in Rawalpindi, Lahore, Karachi when Imran Khan's protest was going on. So that's not an issue. The security that is provided to these teams is VVIP presidential security, and it overrides everything else. If there's a little bit of a hiccup right now in, say, Islamabad, does that mean that you can't have cricket in Pindi or in Multan or in Lahore or in Karachi? No, it doesn't mean that. And let me go further. This is the month of May. We're talking about the Asia Cup in September. So give me a break. Are you saying that by September Pakistan will be aflame and no one will be able to play cricket? Well, why not wait for September and see what happens? If situation is such that it is not possible to provide security to the teams, I will be the first one to say, let's move to a neutral venue for all the matches. Do you think we would like our guests, our honorable, honored guests, when they are in Pakistan, do you think we want them to face riots? No, we don't. We care for them. So please allow us to be responsible.
I would just like to ask you a question like, why do you feel that Ahmedabad can't be a venue for an India-Pakistan match? Because in 2005, if we are talking about tensions in Ahmedabad, in 2005, Pakistan team played in Ahmedabad and they got a lot of reception over there and a lot of love. So why is Ahmedabad a venue which is a concern for PCB?
I have never said that. What I have said is, and I'll repeat it, no one from the BCCI has asked us anything about Ahmedabad. No one from the ICC has talked to us about Ahmedabad. For some strange reason, this is putting the cart before the horse. You are asking me whether I will play in Ahmedabad or not. Now, I'm telling you that the real question is whether we will play in India or not. And we will play in India if India plays in Pakistan. But if India doesn't play in Pakistan, why should we play in India? So my solution was, let the India-Pakistan matches be played in a neutral venue. That's all. But you can't have your cake and eat it too. Now coming to Ahmedabad. If today India comes to Pakistan and plays in Pakistan, we will provide VVIP security in every venue. And I dare say, if we go to India on these terms, reciprocal terms, if India asks us to play in Ahmedabad, we should have no problems playing in Ahmedabad. We'll play wherever they want us to play because we expect them to provide the security that is needed. Just as India would expect us to provide the security that is needed at any venue in Pakistan if India were to come and play in Pakistan. So Ahmedabad is neither here nor there, frankly. We are putting the cart before the horse. Let's resolve this issue of India and Pakistan playing each other in each other's countries.
Sir, my last day, I have two more questions. My second last question would be that if ACC agrees to the hybrid model and 4 matches are held in Pakistan, so can we say that after that Pakistan team will be coming to India? Or you would then want a reciprocal hybrid model for the World Cup? Because I don't think for BCCI and ICC, that hybrid model of Pakistan playing in Bangladesh will be acceptable. I just wanted your views on that.
I'm not. I don't know. Frankly, look, the issue right now is the Asia Cup. I would like the hybrid model to work and succeed. It is a formula going forward for the World Cup and for the Champions Trophy. Because if India refuses to come to Pakistan to play the Champions Trophy, then we'll have a problem, won't we? So if Pakistan doesn't play in the World Cup, then we'll have a problem, won't we? So here's my solution. Either India and Pakistan should play in each other's countries so that there's no problem for the Asia Cup, World Cup, Champions Trophy. But if India refuses to come to Pakistan, and that is the real root of the issue, India's refusal to come and play in Pakistan, then in that case, we can either not participate or we can move the ball forward and have a compromise. Okay, India and Pakistan in all fixtures, ACC, ICC, whatever, will not play each other in each other's countries. That's no big deal. The game will still go on. So what's the problem?